that sinner saved by grace thing, I've been given a lot of thought about that because growing up in an evangelical church, that's a common saying, right? You're a sinner
Yeah.
saved by grace. And it sounds humble because it's true pre-Christ. But
Right.
the idea of like, and to say like, well, when we get into identity, like it's huge in terms of habits. Have you guys read Atomic Habits by James Clear? Like he,
I have not.
it's a very popular business book now. It's been very, huge bestseller in the last 3 years. And he talks about how you change your habits. That's the big thing. That's what's called Atomic Habits. And he talks about three different ways to change habits. One is goal. So like you're looking for a specific outcome, which is good, but that after a while, like it just gets tiring when you reach that goal or after that goal. The other one says a stronger way to change your habit is systems. So like every day I wake up 6 a.m. I do the system and there's some sort of process. But he says even a stronger way is identity. And what he says is that, like, for instance, if you like, let's say you want to run and you have a goal run, like a 10-minute mile. Great. That's a great goal. A better way would do is a system. Like we wake up at 6 a.m. I'm going to run 3 or 4 miles. Great. The third one is that if you identify as a runner, and this is James Clear's like example. If you're a runner, then you're just going to run because you're running. So if you call yourself, and I interpret the sinner saved by grace as something like the basketball player. When a basketball player misses a shot, that doesn't discount him being a basketball player. He's
Right.
still a basketball player, right?
Oh my gosh. Good.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, as a sinner, though, like, when, like, hey, we're a son of God. Just because we sin doesn't make us a sinner, right? We're still sons of God,
Right.
right?
Michael
Right?
Jordan missing the basketball shot
Doesn't make
doesn't
him
make
any
you
great.
a
Yeah,
son.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Dang, that's
But the
good,
the
man.
the problem is though is that when we say like we're sinners saved by grace, then we're always going to say, well, I'm always going to sin. That's when you say I'm a sinner saved by grace, your identity is like I'm going to always sin, even if you do good. That's a total antithesis what Jesus came to do. So yeah, I've thought a lot about this, and I look at verses too in First John and stuff like that, like to kind of and exactly what they said too is like, like where's the Bible say? Where's Scripture back it up? And it's hard because I think it's a very sensitive topic, especially people who've grown up in the church and evangelicals who basically say, well, I've always said that and believe that, and they say you start questioning their core belief about, well, if you say you're not a sinner, then does that mean you're arrogant? Like, are you just never can sin? And say, no, that's not what we're saying. We're just saying your
Yeah.
identity is not a sinner anymore. So yeah,